smoke first. No fucks, what I'm giving, I'm just doing me. If you not a rude gal, that's just rude to me. Learn your manners, I'm the future, please. No Billie Jean, light up, better move your feet. She be with the pretty dolls, you know. See me, shake it like I'm all alone. In the mirror, fearless, bitch, I'm in my zone. Boy, you know I'm jamming while you call my phone. Go, 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 go. Where my drink is? Go, 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 go. Where my drink is? That's my homegirl, that's my best friend. That's my road dog, that's my brethren. Oh, with that bitch, I won't mention. Thought I told y'all, that's your section. I'm tryna get lit, but in that new drink, I'm tryna get rich. You tryna get hit, cause it's your birthday. Get excited, it's your birthday. Who's invited? You, two. Bring your crew, her too, when you kinda cute. Gasolina what she needed and you got the fuel. Wanna see if he could beat it, they competing too. Go, 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 go. Where my drink is? Go, 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 go. Where my drink is? Boom, papi, tú quieres matarme. Boom, boom, papi, tú quieres matarme. Boom, boom, papi, tú quieres matarme. Boom, boom, papi, tú quieres matar. Pinky ring, bout to set it off. Reppin' off, Panama, she la general. Da boom, boom, que te va a matar. I feel you looking at me, ven acá. Tenemos otro party, vamos ya. We throwing TVs out the window. I'm only coming if you match me with that endo. Fuck your Benjamin, see I bendo. Boy, I'm going in like the wind cold. We wanna rage, misbehave. You can't tell me shit. What you say? Looking at me like, what's her name? Only wanna know what you made. Go, 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 go. Where my drink is? Go, 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 go. Where my drink is? Boom, papi, tú quieres matarme. Boom, boom, papi, tú quieres matarme. Boom, boom, papi, tú quieres matarme. Boom, boom, papi, tú quieres matar. Go, 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 go. Where my drink is? Go, 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 go. Where my drink is? That's that basement shit. What up? Panamá, Puerto Rico, Nueva York, Jamaica, activo. Man, how many worlds we just brought together?
Yo. Black Market Bandit. It's another Tuesday.
It's the Bandit.
What's up, Solo?
What's up, my boy? How are you?
I could be better, but we'll
That's
talk about
right.
that.
Breathing, my brother. We here. You know what I'm saying? We them type of dudes that we weather the storm. We throw the poncho on and we get in the middle of the storm, even though we ain't create the storm. You know what I'm saying? So I'm glad you're still here. I'm glad you're breathing. I'm glad that little light in the back make you look a little, you know what I'm saying, a little colorful.
Yeah, the one in the fight make me look pale.
That's a fact, son. No shout out to nobody today. I'm shouting out ourselves today for allowing, you know what I'm saying, ourselves to be the best who we can be, even through the rain. You know what I mean?
Well, I want to shout out the family and the friends that really stuck it through with me this week. So shout out to everybody.
Family and friends.
Yes, everybody.
Shout out to y'all, man. That's when you really know, you know what I'm saying, like, who there for real. Because all it takes is a quick text. That's all it takes.
Yeah.
That's it. You know what I'm saying?
I feel it.
Shout out to them, son.
Well, let's open this up, bro. It's Tuesday. It's Tuesday night. We out here every Tuesday night, 8 p.m. Eastern time. Check in with us, blackmarket.tv. If it shuts off on YouTube or Facebook for any reason, feel free to go to blackmarket.tv and see the stream.
Hater alerts.
Some of that. We got the podcast. We got the channel. You can check us out on Roku also. So definitely cop that. We got a special trial, so you can check it out for free. See what else is on there. Not just these podcasts, but there's like music videos, other shows.
Yep.
We dropped 2 Buffoons, 1 Lagoon, episode 11, part 1. There's going to be a part 2 that drops later this week. The dudes are funny. They're entertaining. The topics are relevant, especially if you if you're a parent, especially if you're a grown man, especially if you just like to joke around
Facts.
sometimes and just make light of life sometimes, you know.
Facts.
Life gets heavy, we gotta make light of it, bro.
We have
Sometimes.
to, bro.
But yeah, so all that we weren't on last Tuesday though.
No,
Hurricane Ian came through.
it definitely didn't.
Well, not here. Not here.
Definitely
we were
but
prepped
my
for it.
prayers are definitely with the spot that it hit, because once again it curved us, bro. It was literally coming at us, and then it made that turn right to south of Tampa.
It did.
And it hit Fort Myers and all that. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the bro Troop. He out there in Port Charlotte. He was stuck in his crib for a bit, flooded. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
Golden Child's another one who was out there in the midst of that.
Yeah, they do stay out there. Him and KJ, right?
Yeah, KJ got hit pretty well too. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, got
hopefully they
family
get
and
back
friends
on
out
that
there too.
quick. Huh?
I got family and friends out there too, bro. And I'll tell you something. A lot of stuff was underwater.
A lot, bro. Over
like they were in
6
the
feet,
sea.
B.
Like they were in the sea.
Over 6 feet.
6 feet is taller than me.
That's
by
what
1
I'm
inch.
saying. That's what I'm saying. And even if they got on top of something, they were stuck up there for a minute.
Yeah.
Like you gotta really understand your escape plan about these situations, man. For real. If you decide to stay in.
There were people going up to the second floor of the house. There were people who didn't have a second floor.
I seen the whole bottom floor was flooded.
Yeah.
The whole bottom floor, and it was coming up towards the second floor. I seen a couple of those videos.
Yeah, all the way up to the ceiling and the bottom floor. So it's just crazy, bro. It was coming for us. Did you have to evacuate?
Nah, we definitely on the flood zone. A lot of windows though. You know what I'm saying? So I was scared that the windows are gonna, you know what I mean? I didn't get time to board up or nothing like that, but we thank God we didn't get barely anything. Heavy rain, that's about it. Not even heavy winds.
We got winds and rain.
We got rain, but that was about it.
Bunch of twigs flying around. E-Corp had to evacuate. He was over here with his fam. But I'm inland, so I'm Wesley Chapel side, so I don't really have to go nowhere.
I got you.
Orlando got hit though.
Orlando smitted, and a lot of people ran from here to Orlando thinking they weren't gonna get hit.
They did, and the thing that people don't really understand is that Orlando sits in that side of Florida, Central Florida. There's a lot of lakes, like a lot of them, and they're very big lakes.
Yeah.
So with all the rain that was coming through, they flooded it out. They had the flash floods, is what you get over there. You know, when it gets too much. What are you over there texting, bro?
No, Reggaeton said he don't need the beats.
He only need the beats?
He don't need them.
Oh, he don't need them?
He going raw.
Oh, okay.
Shout out to Reggaeton, man. Shout out to Reggaeton.
Shout out Reggaeton.
Yeah. But yeah, son, it's wild style.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I can never I experienced a hurricane before, but nothing with flooding. It was more damage. But if it was flooding, it was maybe like ankle deep. It wasn't nothing like Puerto Rico doesn't get wild style like that. You know what I'm saying? But
we got flooded in TC back in 2004. But it was like knee deep water in Timberlane.
Right.
That's where I was staying at the time. We were right by the bay. Like we were right there. But we got flooded in 2004. We were flooding for like about a week before we were able to really like drive out into the road or something. You know? But the lights were off for like weeks. We have lights for like 3 weeks, bro. And I had a newborn. Elijah was just born.
Oh snap!
Yeah, that shit was crazy.
That's wild,
Heating up baby bottles on the barbecue grill.
Like the light in that joint.
Yeah. Yeah. So we had that, but yeah, that was a hurricane. So
yeah. So hurricane here, man. Our thoughts are with those. You know what I'm saying?
I'm wondering if they opened up the highway again. I know they closed 75 going out or in to like that Fort Myers area.
I haven't heard anything, to be honest with you. I told my mans if he needed help to holler, and I think Passion got a hold of Golden Child, asked him if he needed help. You know what I'm saying? We'll go out there, but I haven't really heard much or anything.
Yeah, that shit crazy.
So they're getting everything under control. You know what I'm saying?
They showed pictures of this one spot down there, Pine Island area. Mm-hmm. Me and Sandra, I went up there like I'd say a few months back, and like it's like a real beachy area that's got like a lot of like little outlets or inlets for the boats, and then it's got like a strip of little shops and like a restaurant over there too. gone. Like that whole area is gone. They completely went underwater. Apparently, some of the people don't want to leave though. That's hard. You got to think about that. When you lose something like your whole home and your whole house and all your belongings are in there, like what else do you do?
That's a fact. Especially people who live by the water.
Yeah.
They got to make that ultimate decision.
Right.
And sometimes, I don't know.
Some of these people opting to stay. They rather everything get done right.
You got to make sure your insurance policies are in place. You know what I'm saying? And,
insurance be playing with these mother.
oh, yeah. And I'm sure it'll take forever, you know what I mean, for them to get. And that's probably one of the biggest scares of. Just think about it. If you honestly feel like you're going to get your stuff back in value in a certain amount of time, you're going through that with a lot more freedom in mind. But if you're going through it knowing these people are going to take 2-3 years, you might not even get it because of some type of clause. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they always be playing with them. They be playing with people sometimes.
Yeah, I'm sure. Just like everything else, they're quick to take your money, but it's so hard to give it back. Huh?
Right, that part. Shit. So after the hurricane, homie, I thought we were good. It was just winds and twigs.
Yeah, it was baby. It was a waste of 3 days. On this side, I can't imagine what they going on that side, but over here it was like sitting around waiting. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking like the second day, the heavy rain day. I just shout out to the Chinese people, bro. Chinese people always keeping them doors open. They don't even care. They don't even care, son.
No, they don't care.
You always forget. You either always forget to stock up or you eat what you had stocked up.
Look at the Chino spot and the Waffle House.
The Waffle House is open?
Waffle House is open usually on storms, yeah. They G it up too.
So that's when you know it's real serious when they close.
Yeah, when Waffle House closed, that means that they think it's gonna be serious. That was why that there was that one the videos that I sent you where they were laughing at the hurricane and it was like Waffle House don't even know you.
Yeah, facts. You know what I wonder, son? How they must be getting well paid. Those reporters out there, son. I was watching some of them reporters out there, and they was about to get blown out the water, son. There was this one dude, he kept sliding down the street. He couldn't even report. I was like, oh, snap, B. I wonder how much these dudes get paid to be out here wild and catching all these, you know what I'm saying? You don't know what's about to swarm in.
Right. Yeah, I don't know. They got some serious insurance.
This one lady lost her whole. She had a wig on, son. I guess it was either glued or whatever, and that shit just flap.
Why you gotta be in the storm with a wig? That's bad. And a hurricane at that.
Back, man. She had hair on the side, you know what I'm saying? But she had the baldy on top.
Oh man, no, that's horrible. We gotta find that. We gotta find that video and put it up somewhere.
Yeah.
Well, I thought I'm not gonna go into too much detail. I'm not gonna put all my business out there.
Nah.
But I want to talk about this.
Let's do this.
Cause I'm pissed.
I'm ready.
I'm pissed, and I'm trying to figure out why there's humans that exist out like this out in the world.
There's plenty of them.
So after the storm, one of my daughters was working. She works at a old people spot. What do you call that?
Nursing home.
Nursing home, yeah. So they had to evacuate from where they were at. So obviously the workers go over there, wherever they evacuate to, and they continue working around the clock. So she working hard and heavy. After all that, goes back home and gets hit in a hit and run on Thursday night. A hit and run. I'm trying to figure out how a motherfucker could hit somebody and keep driving. She gonna be all right. It's gonna be a long journey. She gonna be all right. But how the fuck you hit somebody and just keep driving? Explain that shit.
I don't know. I mean, there's people that do some heartless things, bro, and I don't know how their conscience doesn't mess with them. Especially
That's what I'm talking about.
It's a human being.
Right. That's what I'm talking about. How do you wake up in the fucking morning Look at yourself in the mirror and go, I hit somebody and I'm good. I'm going to work.
Your car's full, you know what I mean? I'm sure the car has some type of blood on it or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And I don't know, bro. It's just weird. It's weird how people are heartless.
Heartless
It's
is what it
very
is.
heartless. They're very heartless in hurting somebody else for their gain. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, bro. It's sad. You know what I mean? I'm sorry that happened to you, and it happens to a lot of people. Babies and babies get caught in the crossfires, and all because one is banging one flag, one banging the other. You know what I'm saying? Like it's crazy, son. But you know what I mean? Having it done to a innocent soul who was not in a situation. She was literally doing her thing as her responsibility duties. You know what I'm saying? She wasn't in
just walking
out 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, turned up, lit. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like she was actually working. Makes the situation a little worse.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then from a parent's perspective, getting that phone call, you know what I'm saying, heart pump coming out your chest, and then you know what I mean, your baby laying there and all that. Right. It's sadness and anger at the same time. And that's not a good combo, son.
That's not a good combo.
That's not a good combo because that'll literally flip like.
Bro, I still want to flip. I'm still flipping in my head.
Yeah.
Like, you can't put me in front of the person. Still flipping in my head.
Yeah.
And again, she's going to be all right. It's going to be a long journey. She's going to be all right. But I'm pissed. And then you have police officers who just treat it nonchalant. Like, it's just another day. It's just another number. It's just another case. And then they drag their feet or they don't give you updates or some shit like that. So, like, the whole experience is just, you know, I'm sitting here and I don't want to make today like heavy, you know what I'm saying? But I'm feeling how I'm feeling, you know? And I feel like, you know, we go through things like this and it's just showing me how truly selfish people are. Like, selfish enough that I'm going to protect myself and run from the situation. Selfish enough that I'm a cop taking a case and I'm just going to treat this like another number because, you know, I don't feel like it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit pisses me off because I don't do shit like that at that level. Like, you see how I work. Do I treat anything half-ass? Do I walk away from my responsibilities or do I do them in excellence? Like, I've always been that because I've always expected others to do the same. That's a fact. And that what they tell you, like, you give out the energy you want. You treat others the way you want to be treated. Yeah. You do all that shit. Yeah. And we here. So yeah, I'm upset, bro. Once again. You're here once again. I feel you, bro. I understand the situation that you're in. I don't understand because I've never been a part of it, but being a parent and having your child in that situation definitely is heartbreaking. Understanding the situation behind it is definitely anger driven. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, she's gonna be all right. She got plenty of people behind her that's gonna get her on her feet. You know what I'm saying? But you know, to the person out there who did that, it's like, bro, come on, man. Like, you got to be honest with yourself. And I hope conviction bangs on your door 24/7. I hope that comes to your mind, your head, tears your mind up, tears your family mind up, to the point so you ain't got no choice but to turn yourself in, bro. You just put yourself in a deeper hole than you could have been in. You know what I'm saying? And God don't like ugly, and you was one ugly person, dude. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sorry, TT got to go through that, fam. You know what I'm saying? Let me read some stats for you, though. There's been a total of 52,791 hit and run car accidents in Florida. These accidents have These accidents have resulted in 11,494 reported injuries and 119 fatalities. Florida consistently ranks amongst the state with the highest number of hit and run accidents each year. Why do you think that is? It's Florida, bro. We can Florida man and Florida woman this all day. I promise you. I promise you. I feel you on that. There were 131 hit and run fatalities handled by FHP in 2021 and 124 in 2020.
I wonder how many
of which 91
those...
are still active.
Okay, how many still active?
91. That's the majority of them.
Wow.
Right.
That's
Wild.
crazy.
So anyway, that's what I went through on the weekend. We still going through it. You know what I'm saying? We taking it each day at a time. She's definitely doing better. She's getting stronger. Family's around, friends are around, the real ones. You know what I mean?
You already know,
So
son.
I appreciate all y'all.
We here to the casket drop.
Yeah. So, you know, huh?
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I forgot.
You forgot?
Yeah.
He said I forgot. Anyhow, but yeah, so we got Morgan and Morgan apparently. So
Eminem on deck, son.
Yeah, on deck. Eminem.
Shout out to Eminem,
Yeah,
son.
no longer a billboard. Oh my God. Shout out T. She's strong. She a tough cookie, bro. She definitely my child.
T, you got this, girl.
Definitely my child, bro.
You got this for real.
We're not easy to break and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? She was she had fun over at the freaking at the Loud on 7th too. Like that was just a few weeks ago. Like we've been having a good string of weeks, bro.
Yeah, and that's exactly the last time that I seen her, son. She walked by me and I was like, hold up. What are you doing in here? Again, I watch these kids from babies, you know what I'm saying? So yeah. seeing them in the, you know what I mean, in the environment that we're in, it's like,
yeah.
What? Okay. And then you gotta be like, damn, te está poniendo viejo, manín.
Yeah. But you know what? You know what though? I enjoy it. I had a long conversation with my aunt yesterday. And, you know, we were talking about a bunch of different things, just life stuff. And one of the things that we talked about, or one of the things that, you know, I had brought up was how to get past certain things in your life, right? And I said one of the things that helped me do that was I spent so much time being in my children's lives, right? I'm in my children's lives on a consistent basis, but I never really allowed them to be in mine. Does that make sense?
Okay.
Because when they're young, you try to protect them from the adult things.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? You try to
like you spend your time in their environment. Now they're spending time in your environment.
Right. That part.
Yeah.
That part.
Okay.
So so one of the things it was that. So as they got older, one of the things that helped me move forward and get through certain things was letting them in and understanding that you guys are my people. Before anybody else is my people, you're my people.
Thanks.
So you should be in my world.
Right.
You know, and I kind of opened that side of myself up to them. And since then, it's been different. That's why, you know, like I enjoy seeing her at the festival. I enjoy spending time with my son and my son looking at, you know, the cast and seeing what I'm doing. And you know what I'm saying? Like I enjoy those moments because they allow the kids to now be in my life as opposed to just me being in theirs.
Right.
And I feel like I should have done that earlier.
Right.
But I didn't realize it till a little later. Wasn't too crazy. They still youngish.
Yeah, of course. But they're that people.
But you know what I mean.
They're that pig. You about to be a grandfather, son. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's what they say.
No, that's a fact. That's not what they say. It's a fact.
That's what they say.
Nah, B. That's a fact, B.
They say I'm gonna be abuelo style.
Yep, you definitely gonna be abuelo style. Apparently. It is about that time, kid.
Apparently.
I'm about to come back full circle on you.
Yeah. So yeah, have a little.
Are you excited about that, son?
Yeah, but you know I'm excited about it. But you know what gets me though sometimes is that I don't take the abuelo title serious right now.
Come on,
I just don't. Choice, bro. I be looking at myself like
you about to get the t-shirts and everything, B.
I can have the t-shirts, but it's gonna be weird. It's just weird to me, bro.
I know you don't like touching babies, B.
No, it's not that. It's, you know what I'm saying? I had plenty of them. Of course I do. Yeah, they're good. They cool. Yeah, but freaking But yeah, I don't feel like I'm old enough. I don't feel like I earned it yet. I feel like I needed a few more years, like 10 more years to earn it. Like you got to earn that title.
Yeah, nah, son. It's on the way.
Yeah, pretty much.
You know when the first one comes, it's like a.
You better stop that. Stop that.
The fuck is he talking about?
That one's for you right there. Yeah, nah, bro. Oh man, you better stop it. But yeah, that's what they tell me, bro. I haven't. It hasn't. I guess it hasn't registered. Maybe it'll register. You know, when my nieta's there. You know.
It's gonna be a girl.
Yeah. I can say it now. I had to keep it secret for a while. I was the secret keeper. I was the gender reveal keeper. Let me tell you. Did I tell you about that, bro?
No.
The pressure. The pressure. Everybody wants to know. Now, mind you, my daughter didn't know. That was my other daughter, and her man didn't know. Nobody knew, just me. And everybody had an excuse for why they should know. And some of the excuses actually sounded kind of valid. And I was like, I had to think about it, like, But nah, I'm the keeper of the secret. I stayed strong, too. I was like a rock, bro. I was like a wall. Man, they tried. They tried. That's pressure. I don't want to be that guy again.
That's definitely pressure.
I don't want to be that. I don't want to be the gender reveal guy again. It's too much pressure. Everybody gets mad at you. Then you're an asshole. You're an asshole for like months.
You can use that to your advantage, though, son. I would literally get what I can from them and then give them the opposite gender.
No, because then they come to the baby shower with like different colors and shit. They would come with all like
they got
all
receipts,
blues.
bro. They got receipts.
But it was funny because everybody was looking at me dirty afterwards because they all had like bought presents that were like neutral. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And here it come with like a pink 3-in-1.
And gave it up quick.
Yeah, hey, you know what I'm saying? That was a lot of pressure. I earned that. I earned the ability to just buy the right color.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying?
Listen, shout out to Ceci, man. Congrats.
Yeah, shout out Ceci too.
You have a baby, a healthy baby.
That's next month, bro.
Oh snap, like that?
That's next month. Yeah, we're like
Oh,
6-7 weeks away or some shit.
Oh snap!
Yeah, everything happened. Like tidal wave, bro. My birthday's this month too.
That's
the
a
crazy
fact.
part.
That's a fact. So,
my birthday this month. Ya me estoy poniendo bien joven.
Yeah. Yep.
I'm on my Benjamin Button.
Yeah. Yo, chill. chill.
Nah.
I don't know what they've been telling you, bro, but let it go.
That's messed up. That's messed up. You're an asshole. That's mean, bro. That's mean. You hurt my heart.
No.
You hurt my heart, bro.
No.
But anyhow, man, I didn't have a lot today because I had a lot going on. We had the hurricane.
That's all right, bro.
I had to deal with that. I had to deal with one of the things that I also was tripped upon this week too. I'm not gonna say where I tripped upon it because I don't want to tell a lot of business, but was an exchange between two individuals where one was like, you know how they put all these posts and memes about narcissists. They've been doing it like crazy these days. It's all over like social media. Most of it is, there's good information, but not everybody's a narcissist, even though people claim that they are. Right. But I read the messages of a real life narcissist, like really like taking joy in making somebody else feel bad about themselves, using them and then saying, yes, I used you. And that shit was fucked up. And the crazy part is that it made me think about individuals in my circles in the past that have been that to other people, It's not my business. That's you, homie. Don't do that shit to me. But, you kind of see them doing that to other people or people that they're in relationships with and things like that. And the level of damage that it does, it made me feel like, why don't we tell people that we know that are like that, like, what the fuck's wrong with you? And hold them accountable.
Yes.
For that shit.
Yes.
Because that shit is extremely damaging. It's as damaging as a car hitting somebody.
It destroys your mental health.
It does.
And sometimes, like when partner wants to leave a partner, but they don't want to hurt their feelings, so they rather take this route of me, and then make
Right.
you feel like you're a crazy person and you need to get checked out and you wilding out, and you know what I'm saying, and then it turns out to be the total opposite, exactly what you thought it was.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Then the
Right.
messages of like, yeah, and it's really no. You know what I'm saying? Like it's damaging for your mental health, B, for
Very
real.
damaging. Very damaging. I think we should
So when
start holding.
somebody talks to somebody even worse, the name calling, you know what I'm saying? It starts to create a thought in your mind like, yeah, then maybe I am that.
Yeah.
Maybe I am what they say I am. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Right.
And then it trickles down from there. Then you start doing drugs and you start walking out, and you know what I'm saying?
Some
With
people
me,
do. Some people it damages them that much that they go into other shit.
some people get damaged that much that they get social anxiety.
Yeah.
Like they just don't want to be around nobody, son.
Well, yeah, because everybody's up to something.
Yeah,
That's how it
exactly.
feels. Everybody's up to something. Everybody. Like,
It's like you always gotta be watching somebody because you don't know who's who and how's how, what's what.
why you saying hi? What you want? You know what I'm saying? What you need?
Exactly.
It's that shit. It becomes very, very much that. Yeah. You gotta hold our people accountable, man. Hold our people accountable.
You have to be able to tell your peoples how you feel about the way they're acting or doing, and you should be able to receive that same
Facts.
criticism as well. I don't see that as criticism. I see it as just like a friendly pick me up. You know what I'm saying? But we live in this world to where everybody feel like they better than the next person, and that next person is your man's.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And they feel like every time that person will say something to you, you feel like you have to retaliate. When in reality, it was just like a, you know what I'm saying? Same thing goes when you're in like relationships and you tell your partner, you know what I'm saying? Hey, maybe you should, try this or try, and they take it offense. Like, and it's like, nah, man, understand what they saying. And they doing, it's like constructive criticism. You know what I'm saying? Like they're not doing it in public. They're not
Right.
coming down your throat about it. They're not shaming you about it. They saying, hey, yo, this is this. I feel like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
and nah, bro. Nah, it don't work like that nowadays, B. Now everybody takes offense at everything if it opposes what they feel.
Right. You ever got in a situation where you said something to somebody and they got mad at you?
Nigga, every day.
You say every time I post something on Facebook, they be mad at me.
Every day, bro. Every day, you know what I'm saying? And I've been in relationships to where it's like you try to give them constructive criticism and they take it so personal.
Right.
And sometimes they don't take it personal in a bad way. They take it so personal because they want to be so perfect for you. But you're really just giving them constructive criticism. I was like that too for a bit. You know what I'm saying? I was like that too for a bit. My grandmother was like that. My mom's like, they all like that. So I had to break that chain of like accepting the constructive criticism as negative criticism and just ride with it. And just do better because it's coming from somebody in your circle who wants to see you do better. Because when you do better, they do better. You know what I'm saying? And same thing with your kids. You gotta be able to tell your kids what it is. You know what I'm saying? What it is, what it could be, what it might be, how to solve it. You know what I'm saying? I always tell my son, I'd rather you not tell me a lie. You know what I'm saying? And even if it's a white lie, let me know so I can A, help you deal with it, and then B, I can deal with you. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
But first, I need to get you out of that situation before it gets worse.
Right.
Before I can scold you or tell you what you did wrong, or you know what I'm saying? And it's, man, people gotta understand they gotta break that bondage they stuck in, man.
Yeah. That's facts, bro.
Oh snap, what happened?
What happened? What you do?
Nothing.
I still see you. We still see you. We still hear you.
All right, cool.
You thought you broke something? He was like, "Oh crap."
I don't. That's why I want to take my mental health course and be able to help other people in that situation. You know what I'm saying?
Taking a mental health course?
Yeah, me and Smooth, we're gonna take a mental health to get our mental health license.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
in Tampa. It's like 5, 6 hours, I think, for the day. You know what I mean? Yo, I'm on a podcast. Call you back. Um, and yeah, I want to be able to get that done because I want to be able to help other people in that situation because I was in that situation heavy and I know how hard it is to get out of it. You know what I'm
Or
saying? Um, Again, I chose the route of following God. Some people don't want to follow that route, so I want to be able to at least help them with their route. You know what I'm saying? Once in a while, there's a God here and there, but I don't want that to allow them to continue their mental health downfall. I want
right,
it to be able to be human versus human. Me help you get you on your feet, so you understand there's still people like me around.
right,
You know what I'm saying? And if you ask me why I am like that, then I tell you why I am like that. You know what I'm saying? But
right.
I want to be able to get a mental health perspective that's not a godly perspective, you know what I'm saying, for the sake of me being able to help others before I present them, whatever I got for them or whatever.
I feel that. So what does the course do? Like what do you get at the end of that?
You get a you get like a license slash certificate. You gotta do at least 3 presentations a year.
Okay.
And then I think you renew it every 2 years or something like that.
So it's basically continuing education credits and then recertifying.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which it goes along with what we're doing with tunnel vision.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So once we're able to bring them to the headquarters where we got everything set up, the gym, the pool table, the TVs, the monitors, the video games, the wellness center, you know what I'm saying? Like you be able to go to that spot and be able to unwind and you know what I mean, get your mental health back in order. Like I was telling you before, some people don't like going to the gym because they don't like to be seen like that. You know what I mean? You come to the TV headquarters and use like a personal gym and we can make you a protein shake, you know what I'm saying? We can watch a couple of videos, whatever you want to do that will continue to help your mental health grow back to a place to where you feeling yourself.
I
You know what
feel
I'm
that.
saying?
I feel
A
that.
lot of people you can ask a lot of people, they'll go into the bathroom and they'll take a shower and they'll brush their teeth, but they'll never look in the mirror. And the only time they look in
Mm.
the mirror is when they actually doing good and they could say they could look at themselves in a highlight. Damn, you know what I'm saying? I just passed that test, so I just, you know what I'm saying. But when they're down and out and they're going through it, they'll never walk and look in that mirror, son. They'll walk right past that mirror.
You feel like people do that subconsciously? Like they just don't want to look at themselves when they're down?
Yeah, I call it a mirror match. You lose your a lot of these celebrities lose their mirror match at night. They go all day being a celebrity. The only time to come home and unwind, that person that they're usually out and about, now they're not that. So now they got to come home and deal with their personal issues. And when they look themselves in the mirror, they don't win that match, bro.
Hmm. The mirror match.
Come on, yo.
The mirror match.
I don't want to charge niggas today, B. Nah, but it's something that I learned. You know what I mean? Like I used to walk
Yeah.
by the mirror a lot and not even, you know what I
Huh.
mean? And sometimes I would look at it in disgust and would make me not want to. But when I started to do like, you know what I mean, eating healthy, doing good, being able to exercise, dropping weight, you know, you walk by the mirror and you start staring at it. You know what I'm saying? And you start looking at yourself like, you go ahead, boy. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And it might sound corny, but it helps, man. You know what I'm saying? It helps. And then when you have the right people around you backing what you just told yourself, backing that up, and they
Right.
wasn't even around you when you was having that little convo with yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
it works, bro. You know what I mean?
I usually stick my I have these affirmations. Sometimes they're from something. Most times they're just things that come to me,
Mm-hmm.
and I'll write them out. They're usually like a few sentences, maybe a paragraph, maybe almost like a poem sometimes, but not really a poem, just like things to say.
Yeah.
And they're like affirmations. And I usually will tape them to the mirror
Mm.
to kind of force myself to kind of look there and reaffirm the things that I'm going through. I'll swap them out every once in a while too. Like I'll leave them up for a little bit. Like one will be up for like months, and then I'll like swap it out for something different. I'll put it in one of the different mirrors instead of the dresser. I might put it in the bathroom.
Yeah, I
I've done
did
that.
that. Yeah, I did that when I was going through my divorce. You know what I'm saying? From now on, when I speak on my ex situation, it's always it's about me and bettering myself. I don't talk bad about the other side. I just go through my personal experience of it. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right, right.
So I had like one of the things that helped me get through it was I took a mirror, and at this time I was in Miami, my people's house, and I had the hernia surgery, so I couldn't go upstairs.
Right.
So I was like, yo, I was sleeping on the couch. So I was like, I took a mirror, I put it like right next to the couch against the wall, and I put sticky notes, sticky tabs. And in every sticky tab, it was it was something that I felt like she disrespected me in.
I remember that. I remember you telling me about
You know what I'm
doing that. Yeah.
saying? And it was like the choice of words that she would use and how she would use it and when she would use it and what was she doing and all that. It was about 50, 60 sticky notes all over the place.
Things that were meant to break you down, basically.
Exactly. Things that I felt like I felt worthless at that point. You know what I'm saying? So I felt like the things that were coming out of her mouth prior to that, leading up to that, the lies and everything else, I felt like I sticky note that, boom. And then I walk by it every day, and I read them every day, and I will cry every day. You know what I'm saying? And every day I walk by, and I would keep doing it, and I keep doing it, I keep doing it, until I was bold enough to be able to just, you know what I'm saying, laugh about it.
So you pretty much, it was almost like not an affirmation, but just kind of how do I call that? Overcoming the feeling of it, of the sting.
Yeah,
and the pain
it
of
was
those
the tactic
words.
it was a tactic that I was using because as much as I wanted to fix the situation, those sticky tabs would remind me that there was no fixing to it.
Yeah, I feel
You know
that.
what I'm saying? It's kind of like the pros and cons. When you weigh out pros and cons situation, there was more cons than pros, but I was still trying to force the pros over the cons.
That was your way of reminding yourself.
That was my way of reminding me, like, bro, you really, this is what you want back? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And again, we all go through our situations. So it's probably a situation that was how she felt like she had to express herself. And I know 90% of the time she didn't mean what she was saying. It's just, it was the stuff that's coming out of her mouth just right out of, some people, like when they get into an argument, they just say anything right then and there out of anger.
Yeah, they want
just to hurt you. They don't really mean that, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know this is gonna sting, or I know this is gonna make you move a certain way.
Let me just say this to shut him up, because he knows it's gonna shut him up. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And yeah, that's, you know what I mean? That was one of my mechanisms that I used for that. And it worked. You know what I mean? It probably don't work for nobody else, or it probably worked for somebody. Probably some don't. But the whole mirror match thing, I take that serious. I think that that's something that, you know what I mean? Like some people, once they start realizing that, they're like, oh snap! I don't even remember last time I looked at the mirror. You know what I mean? Some people they like looking at themselves in the mirror, but I'm sure those same people, you know what I mean? They're on the up and up in life. Like you don't look at yourself in the mirror and you're going through some things and be okay with it.
Right.
I don't really see that happening. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I think when you're in that transition, like when you're on the up and up, you stare yourself, you talk to yourself. You know what I'm saying? Coach yourself through it. You know, you're doing your thing, bro. Keep going. Don't stop. Boom, boom.
You gotta be your own hype man.
You have to be your own hype man. You can't let nobody else. Too many humans have let down too many other humans.
I feel that.
So for me to say that I trust a human, it's like, after all that I've been through, you know what I'm saying?
Right. Trust is hard, bro.
It's very hard. You know what I mean? So it is what it is, bro.
I feel it.
I'm gonna give y'all a free game today. I'll charge y'all next week.
He said I'll charge y'all next week. How much you gonna charge him?
You know what, man? Y'all can have that. That ain't even what I'm mad at.
Are you trying to rap now? This fucking guy.
Speaking of rapping, son, I got my first performance on Saturday. I think it's like 10 years.
Yeah, you and Reggaeton, right?
Reggaeton performing at Crossover for the Flavor Fest.
You ready?
Come out. Nah. But you know how to do, son.
Yeah. Flavor Fest over there at Crossover, right?
Yeah, Crossover. A lot of good artists is gonna be there. A lot of good speakers. A whole weekend, Thursday to Sunday. full of workshops, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we'll see how it goes, man.
Well, that should be interesting. I hope you guys enjoy yourselves.
We definitely will. I'll tell Tommy you said what's up. Yo, stop.
This guy.
Yeah,
This
man.
guy. Tommy don't care, bro. Don't even worry about it. But we're gonna close out with Lecrae, apparently. He gonna be out there?
Lecrae is not. He was out there he was out there last week.
Last week? Oh, okay.
He was out there with busy. But nah.
But Lecrae, this might get the stream shut down just because Lecrae's a little bit more up there in the echelon.
He big time.
Yeah. He up there in the echelon. This track is called Spread the Ops.
I like the beat. You got to hear the beat on that joint.
Yeah, I heard it. I heard it earlier. I was like, okay, this is pretty fire. I was going to open it with it first, but then I was just like, you know what? I just need to.
You had to get Carol C on there. You had to get Carol C.
But you know, well, it also was the fact that Lecrae's probably going to get the stream shut down. So I figured I'd shut it down at the end instead of the beginning.
I'll start to think of more underground artists. I keep forgetting that aspect of it.
When it comes to YouTube and Facebook, it's like that. When it comes to the channel, not. We actually just got off the phone with BMI today, getting all the broadcast licensing in place for everything. So that way these artists can get paid for the plays on the rotation of the loop and shit like that. So should be interesting. So trying to get everything placed. We do it the right way. Feel me? But YouTube and Facebook, regardless, are going to shut us down anytime we play something that's too up there. So with the bots shut us down. It's not really like somebody sitting there pressing a button. It just, they automate it. The crazy part is that they let it go later. So when I appeal it, every time I appeal, I've never lost an appeal. I've always appealed it, and they've always released the episode. But it's like a month later or something.
Oh, come on.
Like, yeah, their review process is long. If it's Facebook, it's even longer.
That's great.
Yeah, so that's what it is. But yeah, so we'll be out. I appreciate you, bro. Appreciate your friendship.
Sir.
Appreciate your prayers.
You already know prayers going heavy out for her. We standing in the gap, making sure that she gonna be all right. She definitely gonna be all right. You know what I'm saying? And you already know how we do, son. Whatever you need, we there. If I gotta clean your toilets, I clean your toilets, bro. That ain't nothing.
I mean, I might take you up on some cleaning, bro. I'm just playing.
Bro. I got you. You already know it don't matter, son. Whatever help to get the load off of your shoulders for a little bit, we there.
I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate that.
You know what I'm saying?
All right, family. Well, we out. Peace.
Everybody.
Holy Father, God in heaven, show your power, let it come for your kingdom and your honor, to your spirits and your son. Spread the ops out, 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 spread the ops out.
Oh, I think they hate me. My baked tea. Ain't no pardons in the garden if you snake me. You can't break me. Tryna chase me. When it's rocky, I move ASAP, you can't break me. I'm fine, I got my feet up. I ain't never scared, gon' put my heat up. I was outside and try no re-up. Where my ops at, God gon' eat up. Ain't nothing free us. Lock my family up, my mama told the judge he ain't no killer. It's all good, cause on that prison, he already preaching about the healer. Spread the ops out, now the cops out. Facing death, you wanna plea, but you can't cop out. Now you locked out, I promise my God coming back when he do us a problem. Got his attention, but you don't want tension, you don't want the smoke, it's too late, you done got it.
Holy Father, God in heaven, show your power, let it come for your kingdom and your honor, to your spirits and your son. Spread the ops out, 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 spread the ops out.
What's your intentions? I see your screws and your wrenches. You tryna break up the business, ruin my witness, spreading your lies and opinions. You don't deserve my attention, you's a pretender. We were so used to the code that my mama gave birth to a winner. Put all the ops on alert that we out in the trenches, and demons do not get forgiveness. Pray for repentance for all my family that's sinning. I ain't the truth, I'm a witness. I got some blood on my hands and some dirt on my fingers. fingers, you know that I gotta go get it, I gotta go get it. Lord help me kill all my demons, I look in the mirror, I seen them. I had a B in my forced to get an abortion. I pray when I die I can meet them. They want me cheating, telling me open my DMs, eat all this fruit that I'm seeing. I got some people in prison, I need to go see them. And work for the Lord, I would be them. Yeah, I know, they won't catch me lacking. See me off in traffic, yeah, I'm packing. Got that apostolic batch, about that action. Keep them 223s, but Jesus my assassin. If you asking, I'm still 116 until I'm in the casket. I see my ops tryna pop out, they wanna pull every stop out. Wait till my guy spin the block and he let off the shots, he gon' air the whole spot out.